Okay, guys, we were facing some issues with the invite button. Hopefully, that's resolved now. And let's wait for a minute before we send an invitation to Marcus. So, yeah, please join in. Let's start building up some questions for him. Okay, so he is joining us now. Oh, good to see you, mate. Finally,
Hey guys, how are you?
doing well, Marcus. I think there was some challenge sending a request, but yeah, we have got it figured out. You're here, and
We're all
yeah, I
online.
mean, I'll yeah, I'll have to reintroduce you. So, guys, like I was saying, one of the most fun-loving person you'll ever meet. He's a crazy entertainer of the field. On the field, all of you have seen, he has bowled a lot of crucial spells, played some incredible innings, and of late, I mean, you have set the BBL on fire, man.
Thanks.
You've been on a roll.
It's been good fun.
Okay, Marcus. So, yeah, man, for us as well. So, how's it going, man? How are things back in Australia?
Yeah, look, I think we're pretty lucky over here in Australia. It's obviously serious all over the world, and we're taking it very seriously here. But I mean, I'm in Perth at the moment, so we're quite isolated as a city. But it's also quite strict over here. Everyone's in lockdown. I mean, you're allowed to go out for a walk and that sort of stuff, and a little bit of a run and exercise. But apart from that, it's pretty much make sure you stay home.
Right. Your friend has joined us, Yuzvendra Chahal. So we just shouted out Marcus.
Of course he has. He's
Yeah.
always
So,
watching these things.
yeah, man, he's quite active and entertaining as well.
He is.
Okay, so Marcus, what have you been up to lately? I mean, what are the things you are doing during this lockdown period?
I've still been training. That's what I've been doing. Not much cricket specific, but I've still been running and bit of gym and that sort of thing. So I've got a bit of equipment at my home that I've set up to help myself keep going. And the routine at the moment is I wake up, go and jump in the ocean, do a run, do some gym, and then probably watch a movie or something. That's pretty much it.
While it's disappointing that cricket is not happening these days, but on the positive side, you get to spend a lot of time with your families. So how's that going for you?
Yeah, it's a big positive. I mean, the downside of getting better and better as a cricketer is you spend more and more time away from home, and I think it's probably as bad as it is. The perk of it, I guess, or the things you can take away is you get to spend time at home, get to stay close to your loved ones, and probably just slow down a little bit and not get caught up in the cricket life or in everyone whatever work you do. So that's definitely the positive.
A lot of us have been engaging in some household work lately. Someone is washing utensils, cleaning the floor. What has Marcus Stoinis being up to?
I wish I could say a lot, but not too much. I actually, I was at Mum's the other day, and I did the washing of the dishes and that sort of stuff, which is surprising to a lot of people. But then she messaged my sister and said Mum wasn't home; she was out. She'd gone for a walk, so she messaged my sister when she got home saying, "Well done, Tash. Thanks for doing all the washing." And so my sister took the credit for it, but that was actually me. And that's the only thing I've done.
Nice.
So that's why
And
she didn't expect it to be me.
tried your hands at cooking?
Cooking, I can fry eggs, I can scramble eggs, I can boil eggs, and I'm going to learn how to poach eggs soon. That's as good as I've gotten.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Not bad.
Any playlist? Any playlist you have been hooked to?
What have I been? I've been listening to a lot of Drake. He's probably my favourite, so I listen to a lot of him, and going through a few old songs and that sort of stuff. But what else?
Maybe binging on something, TV series or something.
What I did start watching was Peaky Blinders. So that's a bit of an old one, but
Okay.
well, not old, but I've
Yeah.
I've gotten right into that at the moment.
Yeah, it's on my list too. Hopefully very soon. Okay, so you've told us how you're staying fit and everything. Hopefully the situation gets better very soon. Okay, Marcus, so let's get to some cricket related questions if
Yeah,
you're up for it. Okay, just a moment. All right, then we have put up a nice graphic for you.
here we go.
Okay, okay, Marcus. So, firstly, like you have a Greek background, but you grew up in Perth, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Tell us a little bit about how your cricket journey started.
Oh, my cricket journey was probably similar to most young kids. Initially, the only reason I started playing, I remember I was in year 2 at school, and all my mates were talking about starting a cricket team down at Scarborough Cricket Club, which was my local park. And the only reason I started playing was to play cricket with my mates. And then from there, that's when you fall in love with the game. But I think that's also something that you got to make sure you keep enjoying.
Wow. And who are your heroes growing up? Because Australian cricket has seen, I mean, plenty of legends, right?
Yep, definitely. Look, and I'm not saying this because he's the coach, but Ricky Ponting, my God, he's been a hero of mine for a long time, little punter. So him, Matthew Hayden was probably the guy I wanted to bat like the most when I was growing up. I'm seeing a lot of Adam Zampa comments down here, so yes, I miss him. I love
Yeah,
him. Yeah, I love Zorby. I wish he was
that's what
watching.
caught my attention.
There he is. He's on there.
He,
Yes.
yeah, he's saying, "Call me Big Papi."
Call me Big Puppy. Hey, Big Puppy.
And Chahal is asking, who do you want to get locked down with Zampa or with Chahal?
Oh, my 2 favourite leg spinners in the whole world. Oh, I'll take both of you.
And David Warner is saying, please get a haircut.
Please get a haircut. I know. I'm just growing it out so that I can shave it off. I'm going to do something for you, Davey. Don't worry about that. I might not shave it, but I might do something rude.
Okay. So I'm going to pull up a picture now. Okay. And
Yeah.
we're going to talk about that picture. Just a moment. Let me see if it's around.
Davey. Yeah.
Okay. Just a minute. I'm struggling with it, so I'll just show you on my tab.
Cheers, Orby.
Here we go. You remember this one?
Yes, is that, yeah, obviously that's in New Zealand. Yep.
So what are the memories of that?
Um,
I mean, I'll ask you a question. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys were chasing a big target. You came in at 7, scored about 146, and were batting with Josh. The last wicket partnership, roughly 54, out of which you scored 54. What was your reaction when Josh Hazelwood got run out?
Oh, initially, yeah. Well, we didn't know that was the first time we'd spoken about. I remember before that ball, I said we only needed, I think we needed 7 to win. And the idea, if everything went to plan, was to hit a 6 and then let Josh hit the winning runs. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. So, I mean, it was so much chaos. There was so much. We rode our luck quite a lot there. A few run-out opportunities and all that sort of thing. So, I mean, disappointing, but it's probably one of the best games of my career. So, you take it.
I'll also get to a serious question. David has been asking if you're getting enough sun. Your complexion is amazing.
This is all natural as well. This tan is all natural.
Okay, so Marcus, on a serious note, talk us through that inning, because even though you ended up on a losing side, you were man of the match, and it doesn't happen very often that a player from a losing side gets man of the match. So how was that inning? I believe it was just your second match for Australia.
Yeah, it was my second match. It was a long time ago now. I mean, it was my second match for Australia. So to do that and to sort of at that stage of your career, you're not sure if you're going to be able to stand up to to international cricket and that sort of thing. There's obviously doubts and other people's doubts and all that sort of stuff. No, I didn't get a perm, Davey. This is my natural curls. It's what happens when my hair gets long. Look at it. How good is it? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so there's all those sort of doubts. So obviously it's very rewarding. But yeah, it was a long time ago now, so I wouldn't mind that happening again soon.
Okay. 2019 Cricket Australia ODI Player of the Year, right? So was that one of the achievements you're most proud about?
Yeah, it's a big. That was a big personal achievement for me. Again, like I said, when you first start international cricket, you're not sure how you're going to go. There's obviously a lot of doubts. So I mean, it's something that I'll be able to hopefully one day tell the kids and all that sort of stuff about. And it's a nice personal thing, but again, it is what it is now.
David is up with a lot of questions for you, man. Okay. Marcus, while we talk about the next thing, I just want to show you a picture. You remember this very well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Davey loves that.
So here's
one.
the question. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have seen you predominantly as a middle order batsman and a medium fast bowler.
Fast.
But
come on,
fast. Okay, fast.
Give me
for
that.
Melbourne's, okay, fast bowler. Okay, for Melbourne Stars, you started opening the innings, and since then you have top scores for Stars each season. How did that move come about?
The move came about from persistence from me, badgering the coach, Stephen Fleming, to let me get up the order. Because I tell you what, batting in the middle order is bloody hard. And that's what makes someone like Glenn Maxwell so bloody good. But yeah, batting in the middle is hard, and it's hard at the top too. But I tell you what, it's much easier having more people in the ring than it is on the boundary. But one of my philosophies is persistence beats resistance, and I persisted to annoy our coach to let me open the batting. So I got there eventually.
Wow. So that translated to a few things, right? You smashed all records, over 700 runs in last BBL, top scoring, like all-time top scorer. So tell us about that season, man. What everything went well for you?
Yeah, I guess when you're on a roll in a tournament and you start a tournament well, it's much easier to keep that going. So that was a big focus that I had last year. But I mean, outside of that, it's. I think maybe I'm getting a bit older now. I'm 30, but we'll tell the owners that I'm about 27. So I'm starting to know my game a little bit more. We had such a great team in terms of the vibe and the energy around the group, and everyone was so relaxed and everyone trusted each other a lot. So the environment you create in a team, I think, also goes a long way to helping individuals perform.
Right. Okay, I want to read out a quote, Marcus, and I want your reaction to that. The quote is, "If I were a selector, Stoinis would be playing all three formats." Your Melbourne Stars coach, David Hussey, and many Australian fans and cricket fans share the same opinion. So you have proven your abilities with white ball, and we would want to know if you get a chance to prove yourself with the baggy green on, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, I'd love that. That'd be the it's a pinnacle in my eyes. Obviously, every Australian and every cricketer grows up wanting to play for their country and play Test cricket for their country. So, I mean, hopefully this year's the year. We'll see. We'll get Davey to talk to the coach, Justin Langer, and maybe see if he can pull some strings. But yeah, so obviously that's the number one dream. But yeah, you just got to keep going, and your fate is in the selector's hands, I guess.
Right, man. So you have also played for the Delhi franchise before, and now you're back playing with us. What has been your experience playing the IPL, and how is it different from the BVL?
Yeah, obviously I was with Delhi in my first ever year of IPL. The coach was Gary Kirsten, who was a legend and a great person. So I had a great time with him. And then, yeah, so the IPL, I've been to a few now. And the energy of the crowds, the passion of the supporters, the camaraderie of the team, I think it's such a unique opportunity, and we're very lucky that we get to play with the best players from around the world. I mean, obviously Big Bash is similar, but I mean, the fact that you get to play with, there could be up to 6, 7, 8 overseas players in the squad. And then obviously the Indian superstars that don't get the opportunity to play in the BBL, you get the opportunity when you get over to the IPL to hang out with those guys and learn from them and that sort of thing. So, look, they're the two, in my opinion, the two strongest 2020 tournaments in the world.
Right.
But very hard to compare them in terms of, I mean, I've played in front of 85,000 at the MCG, but I've played in front of some big crowds in the IPL, and it feels like there's about 250,000 fans sitting in the stadium when you're in India.
Yeah. True. They're really loud.
They love it.
Yeah. So, during the auction, when you were you watching the auction live or following up just on your phone?
I wasn't sure. What's Davey talking about? Is he talking about our wicket? We got a great wicket at Delhi, Davey. Get out of here. I was keeping up to date with the auction live on Twitter, but I had a game the next day, and I got passed in the first round, and so I went to bed, and I was nervous. I thought, Jesus, here we go. Maybe I'm not going this year. But then I got woken up at about 4 a.m. with a few messages and some congratulations and that sort of stuff, and a message from Ricky. So obviously it all worked out, and I ended up back where I started at Delhi.
Wow, fabulous! You'll also see some familiar faces, right? Alex Carey is there, your Australian teammate. You have Sandeep Lamichan. You've been playing with Sandy a lot.
Yep.
And Ricky Ponting, James Hopes. So a lot of familiar faces. How excited are you to play with them?
I was there with Shreyas when I think it was probably our first. When I was at Delhi, he was at Delhi. I think that was his first year as well. So, yeah, there's a few familiar faces.
Yeah, he has also grown a lot as a player since then, right?
Hasn't he? He's become a very, very good player and a good leader. And he's taken on a lot of responsibility, obviously with IPL, but then playing for India as well. Really exciting for him.
Right. Okay. So, moving on, I'm going to try and show you some more pictures. Okay. And let's see how it goes. So the picture has a code card. Okay. I would want you to read the code.
Okay. I don't know if I can see it on here, unfortunately.
Okay. So,
no, I can't. I can't make it out on here.
Okay. So the quote is, "Oh, it's tough to describe. They are just so close. They are a little bit too close at times, aren't they? Every photo they are holding hands and doing weird shit." So this is Aaron Finch.
This is Finchy. Too close. What's too close? And is there a picture of Ricky Ponting holding our hand as well? Surely.
Maybe I'll have to look for that.
I've got it. Don't worry, I've got it.
So what are the most hilarious moments you have shared with Adam Zampa?
I guess most of them people know now, but what's something? Oh, so here's something weird. So I don't know if Davey's still online, but I've got these weird goggles that I wear that flash, and they black out your vision and then they come back. So it's for like reflective. What's the word I'm looking for? Reflexes and all that sort of stuff. Reflex exercises, throwing balls on the wall, doing that sort of stuff. Anyway, end of the game, I come into the change rooms. Zamps is standing on his pads as if they're skis. He's got 2 bats in his hand as if they're ski like ergs. And then he's got my glasses flashing in and out. And he's got his hat on backwards and he's pretending like he's skiing down a slope. And my God, look, that's just a little thing, but it's one of those a day for a whole tour, and you'll fall in love with him.
Wow. Dave, I love them. We all love them, Dave. Okay, Marcus, we saw a sneak peek of the Love Cafe on the test. A lot of our a lot of our fans haven't seen it. So can you just tell us a bit more about that? To have someone in your team you can switch off with while you're on tour, not talk cricket.
Yes, that's pretty much all it is. So the Love Cafe will have a little section where we're allowed to talk cricket, and then as soon as Zamps makes his coffee, that's when we stop and we switch into something else. So it's just almost our morning routine where we switch off, talk our own little bit of garbage. What's this? What's Davey talking about now? Anyway, but yeah, no, look, it's just our way, our little escape. When you're on tours, you're away for a long time, and he's like family to me. So it's good to have someone like that around.
That's great. Marcus, so we've been following you on Twitter. We know what you have been up to lately. We wanted to show a video. I'm unable to pull it out over here. So can you talk a bit about what's happening with Scotty James, Danny Ricciardo? What's happening with them?
Yeah, so it's a bit of chaos. I'm sorry for the amount of garbage I've been putting out on social media. It's more than usual. But what's been going on? So Daniel obviously is a Formula One driver, and Scotty is the #1 in the world at snowboarding. He's an absolute superstar. But yeah, we've known each other for a while, and we just thought while everyone's quarantined and while everyone's stuck inside and doing the right thing, we'd try and bring a bit of energy and a bit of light and a bit of humour. Also, not take ourselves too seriously and then put ourselves out there a little bit and just let everyone have a laugh pretty much at our expense most of the time.
So how did it begin? Whose idea was this to start off with?
Well, we're all talking. We've got a little group chat, and we said that with what's going on, we should get together and do something. And we had a few ideas. This is the first one. So hopefully it leads to a few other things that we're going to do together. And but yeah, so between all of us, we just thought it was a good idea to get together, and it's also interesting to do it as cross codes, not all in the same thing, and get the fan base crossed over and get people understanding that we're proper human beings as well, and can be a bit silly sometimes.
So I would recommend you throw out a challenge to some Delhi Capitals fans also next time you.
Why not? And I'm open to all suggestions as well. So you can flood my inbox, and if you've got some good suggestions, then I might be able to use them.
Maybe a challenge for David.
I'm going to get Davey. Don't worry about that. Because don't worry, Davey. I know you've got me to shave my head. I've seen it. I haven't done it yet, but I will do something similar. Okay,
so Marcus, I'm going to show you a few pictures now. And I just want your reaction. I want you to talk about
Hey,
them.
Benny Pereira, by the way. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, go on. Okay, here we go.
Jesus. That was a rough haircut. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I get carried away. I take one wicket and I get carried away.
So where have all these nicknames come from? You know, the Hulk, Stoin, and you got few more. If you could tell us about them.
Oh, I don't know. The boys think I come up with my own nicknames, like the Hulk and all that sort of stuff. But nah, look, I guess that started when I started getting too carried away when I take a wicket. So that's one of them, obviously. Davey loves my rig, loves my body. He knows I train hard, so calls me the oil rig and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. What else have we got? Stoinis, that's easy. Big Papa, that was Zamps. Zamps started up Big Papa Stoin. Just all affectionate names, I guess.
That's pretty cool, man. So, okay. McGorgeous.
I just saw that down there.
Okay. I think some new names are also coming in.
Yeah, we'll get them.
Okay, moving on to the second picture. I think you will have some good memories of it. You had a good laugh after this.
Yeah, this is when Kane was getting stuck into me after he took a wicket. Yeah, that was his first wicket in a while as well, so I think he was pretty excited.
Ah,
But no,
okay.
he's a good man. So he's always got a bit of banter for me on the field.
All right. Next picture is really special.
Is that Ricky?
Yes.
Ah, there it is. Do you know what my favourite part about Ricky's smile is? That he
Yeah.
loses his eyes.
I don't.
His eyes go. Ah, it's a beautiful smile, Ricky. Good on you, Rick. I miss him. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
And we have got one more. Another guy who has got a great smile.
He doesn't smile as much as Ricky, but he's got a good smile. He should
Yeah.
smile more.
Okay. Let us see if there are more photos. I think we're done with the photos, Marcus. We have got a rapid fire for you.
Okay, rapid fire.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Just a minute. Just a moment. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, likes or dislikes. Okay. Do you
Okay, so
like it or
I
you
just tell you
dislike
if
it?
I like. Okay, easy.
Okay. Workouts.
Yeah, I like it. Love it.
Vegemite.
Love
How do you
Vegemite.
pronounce it?
Yeah, Vegemite.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
Samosas.
Dislike. Dislike.
Okay. We are not gonna let him go, Dave. Fielding drills.
Sorry,
Fielding drills.
I don't
Fielding
mind
drills.
I don't mind fielding drills. I actually don't mind them.
Why?
Dynamo. Look at this. Look at this guy just writing duck on this thing. Grow up. These are my mates. These are my mates.
Butter chicken. Feel free to answer them. Butter chicken dosa.
Who needs enemies when you've got mates like this getting stuck in you? Look, Quack, Big Duck. Good on him. Look at him. um, what else were we at? Butter chicken. Yeah, I love a butter chicken. I'm around butter chicken. Do you know who likes butter chicken? My trainer, and my actual mentor, Dade Tade, who's right in here, and he's actually calling me a duck right now. So it's not very nice for my mentor to be calling me a duck. That just shows what type of company I keep. But maybe I should get rid of him.
Okay. Last two, three.
Yeah.
Spinners.
Spinners. Yeah, I eat them for breakfast.
Opening the batting.
Yeah, I love it.
Kiwis.
TV.
Kiwis. Kiwi. New Zealanders.
News centres.
Kiwi.
I can't even.
Kiwi.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Okay. Next one. Poms.
I can't. Sorry, I've lost you on here.
You. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was asking likes or dislikes Kiwis.
Oh, the Kiwis. Actually, yeah, most of them are very good. Unfortunately, I'd like to say no, but no, they're very good people.
What about Poms?
The Poms are the same. I don't want to like them. I actually don't want to like them, but I lived with Sam Billings for a while. Love him. Great person. Family. Beautiful. So I think most of the Poms are good.
So, Marcus, the next segment is where we get to know you better. Okay.
Okay.
Very simple questions. The first question is your top three movies of all time.
Top three movies. One of them is definitely Goldmember. James Bond. I watched it last night. Beautiful movie. Second one is a new one called The Gentleman. I love that. And the third one, have you seen Austin Powers?
No.
Oh, Austin Powers. That's a beauty. Oh, and Superbad. Sorry, Superbad's a genuine cracker.
What's your favorite dish?
Peking duck.
Okay. Top three favorite shows of all time.
Sushi Mango's number one.
Okay.
I'm enjoying Peaky Blinders, and someone just wrote Made in Manhattan on here as well, but that's a movie, but I'll put that up there.
Okay. David has some good comments down there if you would want to check out.
Can I check these? Biryani. Yeah, we love a biryani.
Okay. Your favorite Indian dish, biryani or butter chicken?
I don't eat much rice, so we're going to go butter chicken.
Okay. Favorite performance of your career?
It'd be New Zealand for sure.
Favorite football team?
Well, we're going to talk AFL here, so West Coast Eagles. But if it's not that, if we're talking soccer football, then I'll go Liverpool.
Okay. And last one on this is perfect retirement plan.
Perfect retirement plan. I just want to be on holidays for as long as I can. So hopefully just be sailing around Europe somewhere, maybe drop into LA for a little bit. You know, maybe do a bit of coaching like Ricky Ponting does, you know, just slide in for IPL and that sort of stuff. That sounds pretty good.
Okay. We want to sneak in one bonus question over here.
Okay.
If your biopic was made, which actor would play you?
Probably Nick Giannopoulos. Have you heard of Nick Giannopoulos?
Yeah.
Yes, the great Greek actor.
And okay, who would play Adam Zampa?
Who would play Adam Zampa? Owen Wilson. Do you know, is that his name? Owen Wilson? Do you know that guy?
Probably
Like
have to
broken
check it.
nose?
No.
Anyway, he's a little blonde guy, got beautiful blonde hair like Zams. Or Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt can be Zams.
Okay, so we'll take some questions from our fans before we close this session. So I'm just checking out. Okay. Please say hi to Sa. Hello. Oh my God. I mean, you know who has
Jose, you know my
dropped
favourite
in
song. Sorry, what was this?
Yeah. I'm saying I know who has sent out maximum messages over here. I'm just trying to scroll through. What is Tintin?
Sorry?
What is Tintin? David is writing Tintin.
What is Tintin?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is Tintin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Davey's talking about.
Okay, so I'm just trying to scroll some questions. Someone is Googling things. Hyderabadi biryani. Mostly people are writing about food.
Mostly about food.
Yeah, and a lot of them are joining Dave.
All about the
Okay,
Hulk said I
David
should do
and
modelling. Thanks, guys.
yeah, a lot of them. A lot of messages. Love you, Marcus. Someone is writing his name is not Marcus.
What is my name?
Maybe we'll ask them. You want to check out some comments before we close this? If you want to answer something. World Cup or Ashes win?
Well, look, I'd like a World Cup, but that's just me, I guess. That's not meant to be disrespectful. Robbie
Okay.
Thompson is talking about Mykonos here, one of the great Greek islands. I'll definitely be back there soon. What else have we
Okay,
got?
great then. City of India. Do you play cricket? 19. Does Zampa make a good coffee?
Zampa makes a beautiful coffee. I actually think he should open up a coffee store. The Love Cafe. He needs to do it.
A lot of fans are writing, we are crazy to see you in DC jersey very soon.
Yeah, I can't wait. I hope it all gets going soon, and obviously everything sorts out around the world because I'd love to be playing for Delhi.
Lovely. So, Marcus, you want to end this with giving out a message to our fans who tuned in to watch you and asked you a lot of questions? We can end on that note.
Okay, beautiful. No, just thanks for joining. Thanks for having me on the Delhi Capital's page. Like I said, it's obviously not a great time for the world at the moment, but hopefully we all stick together and we do the right thing over the next coming months, and we can get back to normal as soon as possible. And I'm looking forward to hopefully being in India soon and getting part of this Delhi franchise and winning a trophy for the IPL.
All right, then. Good night, Dave. Good night, Marcus. Thanks for the entertainment, and we'll speak soon.
Good night, guys. Thank you. See ya.
Thank you.